What's up, guys? Just got off work, just got out the shower, and I just want to tell everybody thank you guys and welcome back to Fed by Fire, where we break down the real stories the streets feel and the government tries to summarize in press releases. And today we dissect 3 major federal cases: Colorado, New Hampshire, and New York, and expose the layers underneath this fentanyl epidemic that's reshaping crime, communities, and the entire underground market. Let's get into it. Alright. Section 1, we're going to be talking about Colorado, the 1.7 million pills in a storage unit. We start in Highlands Ranch, Colorado, a place known for quiet suburbs, HOA meetings, and kids riding around in scooters on well-kept sidewalks. But beneath the surface, the DA's Rocky Mountain Field Division just uncovered something out of a movie script. A man buys a storage unit legally at an auction. The kind of thing people do for the side hustles, hoping to find old tools, furniture, maybe some antiques, something of value. Instead, this man finds 1.7 million counterfeit fentanyl pills and 12 keys of fentanyl powder. To put that in perspective, largest fentanyl pill seizure in the history of Colorado. 6th largest single pill seizure of fentanyl pills in U.S. history. 12 kilos of powder could have yielded another 6 million pills total. Total potential over 7 million lethal doses. The DA special agent in charge, David Oleski, said it played out like an episode of a TV show. A winning bidder opens a unit and finds 1.7 million fentanyl pills inside. Think about that. This wasn't a cartel tunnel or a border interdiction. This was a public storage facility, a place everyday people pass by with minivans and groceries, living their normal life. When the buyer discovered what he truly had, he didn't hesitate. He alerted the Douglas County Sheriff's Office, who responded fast enough to secure the entire stash before anything hit the street. Sheriff Darren Weekly said, "Let me send a strong and unmistakable message. Fentanyl will not be tolerated in Douglas County. Our deputies, detectives, and crime lab professionals remain relentless in their mission." And the Colorado Bureau of Investigation, working with the DEA and the federal agents, confirmed the registered owner of that storage unit. So he's looking at an indictment. He was already in federal custody at the time, though. Meaning, this wasn't an isolated stash. This was a pipeline, a distribution point, a node in a larger network, if you will. Just got ripped out of the ground. Colorado Governor Jared Polis praised the seizure, saying, "This saves lives. We're cracking down on crime, getting criminals off our streets, and protecting Colorado families." The investigation is ongoing, but one thing is clear. Sometimes the biggest breaks in the law, in law enforcement, don't come from wiretaps or from surveillance. They come from ordinary people opening the wrong door at the right time. Alright, Section 2, New Hampshire. The counterfeit pill lab in an office suite. let's get into it. Now, we move to Manchester, New Hampshire, a state where fentanyl deaths per capita rank among the highest in the nation. And in the center of all that chaos, a man named Jerry Summers, 45 years old, operating a full-scale counterfeit pill lab out of a rented office suite registered under his drywall business. Gotta pay the piper sometimes. This wasn't sloppy. This wasn't amateur. This was a clandestine manufacturing operation built with the intention and scale and precision. Summers pled guilty to manufacturing controlled substance. Controlled substance is possession with intent to distribute. Distribution of 40 plus grams of fentanyl and meth using counterfeit marks to mimic prescription meds. Trafficking drugs disguised as Oxycontin and Adderall. Judge Paul, I probably butchered this, Balderero sentenced him to 80 months, 6 years and 8 months in federal prison, and 3 years of supervised release after he's out the can. The operation was discovered through a DEA-led investigation on the Manchester PD, beginning in January 2023. Agents used a confidential informant, as they always do, to conduct a multiple controlled buys in March and April of 2024. Blue pills, Blue Devils, marked as oxycodone. Orange pills, marked as Adderall. But the DEA lab test confirmed that they contained fentanyl and methamphetamine. They go hand in hand. When they arrested Summers after a traffic stop, he admitted he was the sole operator behind the entire pill press scheme. Inside the office suite, investigations found an industrial mechanical pill press wrapped in soundproof foam to hide the noise of dozens of punch and die sets to mimic real pharmaceuticals, vacuum sealing equipment, packaging materials, multiple kilos of powders, 20,000 pressed pills ready to hit the street. DEA testing revealed 5,651 grams of meth mixture, 1,259 grams of fentanyl mixture. That's enough fentanyl to kill hundreds of thousands of people. DA New England SAC Jared Forgot, I probably butchered that, said New Hampshire is facing a fentanyl crisis unlike anything we've seen before. Those who profit from distributing a lethal drug will be pursued aggressively. U.S. Attorney Aaron Cregan added, Summers' operation was designed to deceive the public with counterfeit pills and poison entire communities. We will dismantle every operation like this, and they will. This was not a street level dealing. This was not street level dealing. This was manufacturing, a supply chain, distribution, a full scale poison factory disguised as a drywall business. All right, let's get into section 3, the New York, the social media fentanyl network. Let's get into it. And now we arrive in New York, where the fentanyl trade has evolved beyond corners, blocks, and hand-to-hands, I mean. This is the new era of encrypted messaging, burner accounts, Snapchat, Instagram, TikTok, Telegram, all that. A digital trap house. The Southern District of New York unsealed indictments against 6 individuals. Bruce T, his nickname was T, Epperson, Eddie, Barretto Grant, Dizzy, McLover, John, Nicholas, Roy Nicholas. They ran 3 overlapping drug businesses operating across NYC, Long Island, linked together by shared distributors, known only as CC1 and CC2. Their customer base, teenagers and young adults, some as old as 15, 16, 17. Can't sell them kids. They market directly through Snapchat stories, Instagram, DMs, TikTok messages, encrypted Telegram channels. The DEA Special Agent Frank Tarantino said, "These arrests show the predators hiding behind social media. To target our youth with fentanyl, this is a fight to save lives." Manhattan U.S. Attorney Jay Clayton added, The defendants are responsible for the overdose deaths of 3 19-year-olds. We will bring to justice those who push poison, especially those who target kids. And they should. During a 3-month period in 2023, their pills killed victim 1, Akira Steen, age 19, bought pills repeatedly from John and Roy Nicholas, had multiple non-fatal overdoses until one that took her life tragically in her Manhattan apartment. Prayers for her family. On May 30th, 2023, victim 2, male, 19, died in his Midtown home after snorting a pill laced with fentanyl. And a fentanyl analog, even more potent. The pill came through CC1, supplied by McLever. Victim 3, Leonardo De Niro Rodriguez, age 19, grandson of actor Robert De Niro, killed on July 2nd, 2023 by a fentanyl-laced pill purchased from CC1, supplied by McLever, Apperson, and Barreto. Homeland Security Special Agent Ricky Patel said, "Every pill, every dose is a calculated act of devastation. This is a fight for the future of our communities." And he's right. The arrests spanned New York, Houston, Buffalo, Long Island, Valley Stream, Manhattan, and 5 defendants were detained. 1 surrendered. 3 teenagers dead. A digital network dismantled. Alright. But yeah, I guess that's all for today. Colorado showed us the scale. New Hampshire showed us the manufacturing. New York showed us the human cost. 3 states, 3 stories, 1 crisis. This fentanyl wave isn't random. It's organized, it's industrial, digitalized, and pushing deeper into our communities than any drug in American history. This is Fed by Fire, bringing you the truth, raw, unfiltered, street level, but smart, gritty, but informed, poetry with a purpose. Stay aware, stay alive, and stay Fed by Fire. Thank you guys, and you guys have a great Tuesday. I will see you guys again this week. Thank you for watching. Go like my TikTok at Fed by Fire Forever. Like and subscribe. Thank you guys.